blessed tonight by the good Lord.
Brow tine right here, just a great buck.
You can see I was able to get it done this morning.
I got it done today. Another self-filmed hunt. Sure as the world he showed up tonight in the blue plot.
All right, folks, I think we've got it.
Hey everyone, welcome to Brothers of the Woods Outdoors. I'm Dave Bunnell.
And I'm Jim Davis, and up this week we're headed out with pro staffer Eli Gain in Doddridge County on an exciting bow hunt.
Hey guys, Eli Gain here, Brothers of Woods Outdoors. Finally got a cold front here in October. I came up this morning, checked the cameras, and there's quite a few, I ain't gonna say quite a few, but there's a couple mature bucks I think that I'd be interested in taking a shot up here. See if they make an appearance tonight. There's some fresh scrapes down here that look like they would work this morning. There's one buck in particular that looks like a big 7-point. He looks pretty mature. There's also a couple other bucks that I got pictures of that was here earlier in the season, so I know they're not too far away. But we're gonna finish getting rid of the rest of the stuff out of the truck here. I think it's 1:30. We're gonna go down here and get settled in early. It's nice and cool. The wind's perfect for my setup down here this afternoon, so we're gonna go down here and get settled in the blind and see if we can make it happen here this afternoon. But stick with us. Down here in the blind, we're all settled in, got everything set up, just waiting on something to show up here. But I got my orange on, even though we're archery hunting. It's, you know, it's antlerless doe season, so you gotta wear the orange. So we got our orange on. We're tucked in the my blind here back here on the right away where I got some Grandpa special mix out. Got a clover plot here that I got planted. So there's been quite a few deer in here. There's a scrape right here in front of the blind about 20 yards away. They've been beating on it pretty good. Got a couple more out the flat where they come around the hill. There's another one up here along the right of way. There's a couple really nice rubs in the area. Like I said earlier, there's a couple mature bucks running around there, and there's two that I'd really like to see, but one of them just kind of showed up. I don't know where he came from. It looks like a big 7-point. I got quite a few pictures of him this past week, so fingers crossed something will happen here this evening. We can get it done here in Doddridge County, but stick with me and we'll see if we can make something happen.
Mahindra's the official tractor of Tough, right, Chase?
Yep, that's right, Tony.
This baby's got 4,000 pounds of front-end lift capacity, right?
It sure does.
So who's tougher, kid? Me or you?
You are, Tony. Can you put me down now?
What? You want to go higher? Okay.
I said down, you old goat.
I am the goat.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stewart Haas Racing.
Come on, Tony, put me down.
Welcome to D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, your gateway to family fun. This 70 acres members-only park located in Clarksburg offers something for the entire family. Safely hone your shooting skills in our climate-controlled rifle range, complete with live view targeting system. We also offer trap shooting, archery range, fully stocked fishing pond, primitive camping, and so much more. For more information about becoming a member, give us a call at 304-668-4011. D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park. Just good, wholesome fun.
Country Club Chrysler, North Central West Virginia's exclusive Rocky Ridge Ram Trucks dealership.
Bullseye.
Country Club Chrysler, the area's #1 sold order dealership. Unheard of discounts on special order Wranglers, huge savings. Visit the all-new Country Club Chrysler for your all-new experience.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Hey, if you'd like to follow along with the Brothers of the Woods Outdoors team throughout the entire year, be sure to check us out on all our social media outlets. Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Mahindra of Clarksburg, your home of the world's #1 selling tractor.
Nice 10-point. I think he's borderline being known enough to shoot, but the buck that I really want to shoot, it just stepped out up here in the food plot. He stepped out and he got on a doe and he started chasing us. I don't know if he's gonna make it down here or not, but he's a mature buck. I'll shoot this deer if he comes in. He's a big 7-point, but he's definitely a mature deer, a deer that I'd like to shoot. So we're gonna sit here, sit tight. I got like 8 or 9 does around me feeding on the clover, and the grandpa's here, so I'm just hoping he comes down there and gives me a shot. But he's definitely the buck that I'll shoot. But we'll see what happens. I drilled him. That's an old mature buck. Wow, that happened fast. I had that 10 come in earlier, and I was really questioning if I want to shoot him or not. He's just not quite old enough yet. And he left. And then the doe started piling into the food plot in the grandpa's. Had 9 does in, and I looked up, and I seen this big body buck up there chasing the doe, and I realized who he was. He's that big 7 I got pictures of. He was a 6 last year, and this year he's just an old mature buck, and I told myself if I seen him I was going to shoot him. he was chasing the doe up there forever and went the other way, and I never thought that he'd come back. And all the does come piling through, and they left, and I just happened to look out the corner of the blind, and he was right there at 25 yards walking right at me. And I thought he was going to walk right beside me, and then he made a beeline right over the grandpa's, gave me a 25-yard shot. Looked like I 10-ringed him. He went down over the hill. We're going to get stuff gathered up here in the blind and see if we can go over and get some blood and see if we can find him before it gets dark here. He went down over that hill, so I'm going to have to go get the side-by-side to get him out, but stick with me, see if we can go find him. White belly, folks. He's laying right down there. Just a nice mature West Virginia 6 or 7 point. I don't know what he is, but I know he's mature, and he's big enough to ride in my truck. So give me a little bit. I'm gonna walk out of here, gonna drive around the house, get the side by side, and come back and get him. But stick with me here. Well, folks, there he is. I mean, just an absolute awesome afternoon in the stand. Cold front come in. On top of that, with the red moon, couldn't ask for a better situation. I got in the stand about 1:30 this afternoon. I wanted to get in early. Came up this morning, checked cameras, and this buck and a couple others been in here all week. The scrapes were worked, open this morning, and I elected to stay in bed this morning, come out and check cameras and pick a spot, because I have a couple spots that I keeping track of, and I ain't got a whole lot of shooters this year, but this was one of them. I think I had on my list, and had a 10-point come in earlier about 3 o'clock. He was borderline, and he don't know how close he came to getting it, but he left. And then had a bunch of does come in, and then sure enough, the 10-point came back. Well, he was all down there by himself feeding all alone, and he threw his head up, looked up the right of way, and I looked out the side window, and I seen this big guy up there chasing a doe around. And that 10-point's like, I don't want anything to do with this, and he left. Well, I was really hoping he would come, this buck would come make his way down with that doe, but they went the other way. And I don't know, 10 minutes later, about 9 does come in, and he wasn't with them, and I was like, well, this isn't going to happen. All the does left, and I was like, well, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But sure enough, about 10 minutes later, I looked out the window, and this buck was walking down the right of way right to me. He was about 25 yards. He got within about 10 yards of the blind and just made an abrupt left, went straight over to the grandpa's mix, and gave me a 25-yard shot. And I mean, he didn't go very far from where I'm at. It seemed like a long ways, but it's only about 80 yards maybe, but it's all downhill. This is the same spot I actually killed my 9-point last year. And looking at it here, these two bucks probably died within 40 yards of one another. So I'm blessed again. Take a nice mature buck here in Doddridge County, West Virginia. He's not going to score much, but he's definitely a mature deer, and I'm happy with him. So and while I was in the blind right before I killed him, I got a text from my son Zane. He's had the state muzzleloader shoot today for 4-H, and he qualified to go to Nebraska. So I'm extremely proud of him. Congratulations, Zane, and we'll have 2 things to celebrate when you get home tonight. But thanks for being with me here, and I'm glad we could bring it to you right here on Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
Man, Dave, what an exciting hunt Eli had right there. I can tell you this, I'm not sure I could have passed that 10-point up like he did.
I know I couldn't have, Jim, but hey, he's got a management plan and he's sticking to it, and that buck just wasn't old enough.
Hey, up next we're headed to Ritchie County with junior pro staffer Aiden Compton on a crossbow hunt.
But up first is this week's tip of the week.
You may be wondering why I'm sitting here holding my bow and wearing a blaze orange vest. Well, as some of you may know, in West Virginia we have early doe seasons that run concurrent during the archery season. And per West Virginia law, you must be wearing blaze orange during any firearm season. The early doe season dates for 2022 are October 16th and 17th for youth, and October 20th through the 23rd for adults. So if you're bow hunting during these days, you must be wearing a blaze orange vest. There are also certain counties in the state that you must harvest a doe before taking your second buck. This is one regulation that seems to change quite often due to the DNR trying to better manage deer herds in certain areas of the state. It is very important for you to keep up with regulations, as many items change from year to year. That way you're up to speed and you don't take the risk of getting a fine or possibly losing your hunting privileges. Now I'm Eli Gain, and that is your CEC Tip of the Week.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries, and home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Call State Farm Agent Brad Wild at 304-873-2806 today.
Welcome to D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, your gateway to family fun. This 70 acres members-only park located in Clarksburg offers something for the entire family. Safely hone your shooting skills in our climate-controlled rifle range, complete with live view targeting system. We also offer trap shooting, archery range, fully stocked fishing pond, primitive camping, and so much more. For more information about becoming a member, give us a call at 304-668-4011. D. Reynolds Gun Range and Outdoor Park, just good wholesome fun.
Many West Virginians know me as an avid outdoorsman and a strong supporter of your Second Amendment right to bear arms. Another right that I'm passionate about is an American worker's right to a safe workplace. The law requires employers to provide their employees with working conditions free of known dangers. If you are injured by a known danger in the workplace, call us. Warner Law Offices. Small firm, big results.
Do you want to grow bigger bucks and have a healthier deer herd? Hi, I'm Don Kaiser, owner of Grandpa's Special Mix High Protein Deer Feed. After several years of field testing, we have developed a feed that is high in protein, minerals, and vitamins. You can check our products out on www.grandpasmix.com or on Facebook at Grandpa's Special Mix Feed. If you're serious about growing big bucks, you need to give Grandpa's Special Mix a try.
Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Mahindra of Clarksburg, your home of the world's #1 selling tractor.
We've got Aiden Compton here, Brothers of the Wood Junior Pro Staff. We're getting ready to go hit the stand. Took him out of school just a little bit early today. Been checking my trail cameras, and in this location we've got a couple good bucks coming in here. Checking out some the bait, and put some Black Widow Deer Lures branch butter out, and they've been really sniffing around that. So got a cold front in here today, and the deer should be on their feet. We'll try to see what we can do here.
You have to be tough to be the world's #1 selling farm tractor. Mahindra tractors are tough thanks to more built-in weight, so they can safely pull flex-wing mowers and rescue neighbors stuck in the mud. And you're tough too. You haul feed and pull a float on your hometown parade.
Let's pray.
And still make it to supper. Now that's tough. Sounds like we have a lot in common. Mahindra, the official tractor of tough.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Country Club Chrysler, North Central West Virginia's exclusive Rocky Ridge Ram Trucks dealership.
Bullseye.
Country Club Chrysler, the area's #1 sold order dealership. Unheard of discounts on special order Wranglers, huge savings. Visit the all-new Country Club Chrysler for your all-new experience.
Call State Farm Agent Brad Wild at 304-873-2806 today. Brothers of the Woods Outdoors is brought to you by Mahindra of Clarksburg and these fine sponsors. Closed captioning has been brought to you by Civil and Environmental Consultants Incorporated.
I think that was a pretty good hit. We'll have to go down and we'll give him this. We'll look at it again on the camera, and then we'll give it a little while. It looked like it might have been back a little bit, but I think you're good. You said you think you might have seen him go down?
Yeah.
Alright everyone, Aiden just shot a good buck out of that tower blind right there. Down in that next flat. We give it a good while here, and pretty sure Aiden saw him go down. Did you see him go down there, Aiden?
Yeah, I think so.
We're pretty sure we saw him go down, but we're going down here and see if we can find some blood and get on the blood trail and see what happens. So let's go down here and see what's going on. All right, we got Aiden Compton here, Junior Pro Staff of Brothers of the Woods Outdoors. We finally retrieved his buck, and it is a dandy. Shot him about 5:30. Some does come in, and he followed the does up there and was chowing down on some corn. We've been hard at it here for the past couple weeks. The deer have been pulling the slip on us, and just blessed to have him, and praise Jesus. What do you think, Aiden?
I think it's a good day, and he's a nice big old 8-point.
Yeah, big old mature buck, ain't he?
Yeah.
Been after him pretty. Acorns has really been keeping the deer spread out and been hard to hunt lately. But man, this is a big-bodied, big mature buck. Turn his rack air a little bit so we can see him here a little bit. Just a big old, probably 17 inches wide, big old 8-point. Thank you, Jesus. Now we're going to have some work to do. Now we got to drag him clear up over the hill and get him out of here. Thanks for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.
Man, Dave, that was an exciting hunt. Aiden did a great job being patient and looking for the right shot opportunity.
And Jim, we know that's not easy. When that buck is staring you down and you're staring at that buck, it's difficult.
Especially being a youth.
You're not kidding. Hey, up next week, we got 2 exciting buck hunts lined up for you. We're going to head back to Jackson County. Jim, I'm actually going to have the bow in my hand, and you're over my shoulder, and I take a nice buck. And then we're going to head back to Ritchie County with Aiden, and he's looking to tag out on a nice buck.
Hey, in the meantime, follow along with us on our Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube and Carbon TV channels where you can watch our hunts anytime.
And as always, thank you for watching Brothers of the Woods Outdoors.